Today, we are taking a trip to Westwego, Louisiana. We are taking that trip on 4th Street, down 4th Street. So we are currently in Marrero, headed towards Westwego. And here we go on 4th Street. You see your local bars. That's a seafood spot to the right, the pink building. That is a grooming spot. Get your pet groomed. We are in Marrero currently. And 4th Street has all of the things you need. There's some homes off 4th Street. There's a barbershop, bar rooms, places to eat. Just about whatever you need. Mechanic shops. So I like 4th Street when I don't feel like stopping at all the red lights. So we headed to Westwego, Louisiana. Westwego is a city with a population of a little over 8,000. Westwego is a city that is known for its history, including the Westwego Canal locks and the 1907 fire. It offers attractions like the Westwego Museum and swamp tours. There are actually things to do in Westwego. Like I just mentioned, if you were interested in doing a swamp tour, hopefully maybe you get to see an alligator or two. Maybe they could come close. Maybe you could pet them. You can check out a swamp tour. Westwego also has the Bayou Segnet Park. That's if you wanted to do like any fishing, canoeing, camping, maybe do like a picnic family reunion type of thing. They used to have a wave pool, but I'm out of the loop, so I don't know if that still, is a thing. But they had a big, huge wave pool too. So that's something that Westwego has to offer. So you got your swamp tour, you got your the Segnet Park. Also, Westwego is known for its seafood. There's a big seafood lot in Westwego off the Westbank Expressway, where if you need to, if you're doing some cooking and you want some fresh seafood, like for your gumbo, or you're doing like a crawfish ball, or you want some fresh shrimp or anything like that, you want to come to Westwego and go to the seafood lot where you can get prices from different vendors and get you a good deal in Westwego. So Westwego is a small city that shares its zip code with 3 other cities. So Westwego, I already mentioned the population is a little over 8,000. It shares its zip code with Avondale, Wagman, and Bridge City. Those are other areas nearby on the West Bank. 70094 is the zip. All right, right here to the right, as soon as we turn on the street, you can see the low-income housing projects in Westwego. This one is called Thibault Terrace. THIBAULT Bault Terrace. And that word is actually a French word, which means brave people. So to the right, this is the projects, Westwego project. It's the first one of two that they have in Westwego. What I like about these projects, you'll see more of it. It's like I'm joking, but I'm like, is there a HOA? Like, they must have rules. They must have guidelines that they have to follow, because for it to be so neat and nobody is doing anything extra, like to make their unit stand out amongst the other ones. I'm so blown away by that. Now I do see this one car that looks like it doesn't belong, but other than that, everything else is so uniform, and I just think that's so cool. When do you ever see kids outside playing? So that's a plus. In Westwego, kids getting exercise. So yeah, the Westwego projects, I was trying to find out how old it is, but I couldn't find anything that said like when these places were built. Most of the projects in the area, even including New Orleans, have been rebuilt into nicer homes, nicer apartments. But Westwego is still like on the go. They still in the original units. So I don't know how long that's going to be that Westwego is going to, keep these same old units. I know the one in Marrero, they are planning to demolish those and rebuild new apartments in that area where the Marrero projects are. So I haven't heard anything. I didn't see anything about the Westwego ones being torn down and rebuilt. But Westwego is an older area, so I guess it's like it kind of fits with the environment. But yeah, I just think it's weird. I guess, it's like maybe it's one of those things where they say, like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. But yeah, we're just riding in Westwego, just showing some of the neighborhoods, some of the other houses. Very quiet. Most of the time, nobody's out. It's like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, so this first housing project is Thibault Terrace, which means brave people. And the second ones that we're gonna go see after this is called Mid City Heights. Westwego is a city that has a lot to offer. It doesn't have a Walmart or a Target. I don't even know of a major grocery store like it used to have. Oh, I'm sorry, it does have a Piggly Wiggly. I apologize. It does have a Piggly Wiggly, which some people have heard of Piggly Wiggly. Okay, so it does have a grocery store. Westwego has a library, police station, fire station, grocery store. And it has, I know of at least one elementary and junior high school in Westwego. So it's pretty self-sufficient to me. Westwego make you feel like you step back in time. Like this area of 4th Street. But again, it's some nicer parts of Westwego. So you got Westwego that you can view from Lapelco Boulevard and the Westbank Expressway. So it's some nice homes and things like that in Westwego. It's just so happened the part we turn today is a little bit more old school. It give you that throwback feeling, like, back in the day, country living. Make sure you come to this area. You driving the speed limit, doing what you're supposed to be doing when you come to Westwego. Because even though it looks, way back in old school, the cops in this area, they don't play. So we still on 4th Street. We getting ready to make a left. So we can go see the second set of housing projects. Now I'm kind of on the fence about the housing project in Westwego. Like I was saying, this one, it hasn't been torn down. It hasn't been rebuilt. But the one in Marrero will be soon. I like how they keeping them up, and maybe that's why they don't have to be rebuilt. Maybe the community is doing so well, maybe, I'm not sure if they were renovated. They might have had some renovations or something on the inside. But I like the way the New Orleans ones look now. The New Orleans projects have all been torn down and rebuilt. I like those. I think that's great, that they redid it. And the New Orleans ones are not like it used to be with the high rise. You feel more, closed in. These are like individual houses. So I think these are better. I have some videos that show the New Orleans projects that once were and now they are, newer homes. You could just see the areas look so much better, well kept. You don't see people outside hanging out that much. So I would be for tearing these down and getting new ones. Because they just look so old. But like I say, they could have renovated the inside. So, and if that did, that could be the reason why they're lasting so long. But I have videos of the New Orleans projects. How they have been torn down and now they have new houses, which they call them apartments. But it just looks so much better. I think it's probably a place where the people could feel proud to live there. And maybe that's part of the reason why they're keeping them up so well. Yeah, these ones here are called Miss City Heights. yeah, and like I said, I'm on the fence. I like it. I really like how they are keeping them up, keeping the area looking nice. So yeah, Westwego, is I didn't see a lot of for sale signs when I was doing this tour. I will show another video to show you the other side of Westwego, because this isn't all that Westwego have to offer. It's a project. They have homes, nice areas of Westwego. But I find this to be very interesting, and I wonder how long before they tear these down and rebuild too, and get some nicer ones for the people, nicer apartments. So yeah, I didn't see any for sale signs, but Westwego is an area that if you wanna have nice, friendly neighbors, and be ducked off, like if you're tired of the city life and you just wanna slow your life all the way down, Westwego might be the place for you. Everybody is friendly for the most part. They're gonna welcome you in, make sure you're straight, love on you. Definitely, we have that southern hospitality. So make sure you're not hungry, you're not thirsty, all that kind of stuff. Make sure you're good and you're comfortable. So yeah, that was our tour of the Westwego projects. I believe that's the last one. And like I said, I'm a fan, but I'm both ways. If I had to vote, I would vote for it to be torn down and get some new ones. But I'm pretty sure the residents don't want that to happen, because now they have to consider, being uprooted for however long that process takes. That's the DMV right there. Westwego DMV from the back. Alright, we're coming back to 4th Street, and when we make this right, you'll see the National Furniture Store that I was talking about with the good furniture deals. There you go, National Furniture Store. And a little Family Dollar. So yeah, that's the end of our little tour. Just tour the Westwego projects. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll do another video showing the other cities in the same zip code: Avondale, Wagman, and Bridge City. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. See you on the next one.